Hi everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. We've made it halfway through the week. This is your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, February 13th, 2019. And just as I have done Monday and Tuesday, I am doing a single card reading today. Tomorrow, I do want to give you a bit of a special sort of Valentine's Day love reading. And I'll also probably do this single card reading as your general overall reading for the day. So come back for that. Let's go ahead and get started. Again, if you do like this channel, click like and subscribe so that I can know that you like this channel and to let YouTube know that it's helpful and that it is supported. Your support means the world to me, okay? It's the reason this channel exists, so thank you. Let's get started. What is your energy for today? What is your energy for whoever this reading is meant for today, Wednesday, February 13th, 2019? What is your guiding overall energy for this day, Wednesday, February 13th, 2019, for whoever this reading is meant for? Please, I ask our higher selves and those beings that guide us and bring us together so that we can help each other, so that we can learn from each other, so that we can grow together. What is the overall message that we have today, Wednesday, February 13th, 2019? You have legacy of light, okay? So I think today this card is asking you to consider what legacy you're leaving behind, what you're giving to the world, and what you've received from the world, and not just like the world in general, but from your family, from your familial line, your grandparents, your parents, your ancestors. Like, what have you received that you can use to grow and expand and leave a legacy of your own in this world? Really, really today consider what you're doing, and how that could affect your children, how that could affect your grandchildren, how that could affect, people that you meet, and like how their lives change down the line, because everyone you meet and everything you do affects someone else in some way. It affects something in someone else's life. So really be very considerate about how your behaviors and your words and your choices are altering the world that you live in. And again, try to be aware of what you've inherited, like what messages you got from family, what history you're dealing with, what kind of old ties or old patterns or cycles that you've had to learn about and had to navigate as you grew up. And if you haven't taken the time to look at those things, today is the day to do that. If you haven't already been questioning, what generational experiences have been passed down to you, or what generational kind of wealth or lack of wealth that has been given to you or left at your feet, then today is a really good day to stop and take that time to think about those things. Really think about how you can break those cycles if they are negative cycles, how you can continue positive cycles and expand that kind of positive energy in your family, not just your immediate, like your children or anything, but your nieces and nephews, your aunts, your cousins, chosen family, your best friends. How can you leave a mark on your world? Okay, so really think about what you're doing that is going to leave a mark. Everything you're doing is going to leave a mark. So I should say, think about how that mark you're leaving is actually going to affect the world, how it's going to affect the people that you love. Okay, that is your message today. We have another 7. I think we've had 7s all week, so you already kind of know what that is. I'm going to check my book, though, to see exactly what my book says about the 7. I know it has to do with the spirit. I know it has to do with making sacrifices for making better changes, and as a message that, the gods are with you, that your higher self is sending you a message that you are on the right path, or that if you're not necessarily on the right path, it is time to make corrective choices, corrective moves. And you kind of, because we've been getting 7s all week, it's kind of urgent for you to really start to make those changes and make those moves, because there is a shift that is about to start in your life, and if you're not ready for it, it's going to be a lot harder to deal with. So let's see. Number 7. So if you do like numbers, you may know that 2019 is a number 3 year. For me personally, it's a number 7 year. So that's a fun little bit of information. But what do you say about the number 7 on its own? The number 7 is the symbol of the temple, the human body and its 7 chakras. The teaching and learning number, it's the number of practical philosophical experience. Such learning is usually acquired through sacrifice. Okay, so yeah, there's just a lot for you to learn. Like I said, there is possibly a sacrifice that needs to be made, but that is going to help you prepare for the shift that's coming into your life. And if you're taking the time to really think about how you're affecting the world around you and how like your experiences or your generational family experiences have affected you or what kind of energy they've left you in, you'll be able to more easily navigate the changes that are coming in your life because you're going to be a lot more prepared, you're going to be a lot more aware of your own downfalls and the familial generational kind of energy that's been transferred to you, generational trauma, generational curses, whatever it is that you want to call it, that kind of energy that's been left with you to deal with. And we all have that to deal with. So don't pretend you don't try to deny it, because that denial is not going to help you move forward. It's not going to help you improve kind of the life that you need, you know. I had another idea. I don't have it in here, but a 7 year, especially in February, for me, it is telling me that I need to take some time to really try to rely on my intuition, to embrace silence and to meditate, and to work towards creating stability in my life. Okay, so that is, if you're dealing with a 7 year, that's kind of the message for February there. And then again, really pay attention to how you're affecting the world and how the history that your bloodline has experienced may be affecting you and what mark you're leaving on the world, because there's a shift in your reality. There's a shift in all of our reality that is coming, and you really need to be prepared for that. And this is the way you do it. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. I will see you tomorrow for Valentine's Day. Have a beautiful, wonderful, and amazing evening. Please ignore those sirens and remember always that I love you. Bye.